Solange has finally spoken out about the real reason for her attack on Jay Z back in 2014, claiming that she had a contract with Jay Z that allowed him to cheat. Beyoncé was present next to Jay Z while he assaulted minors. The rumors suggest that a Beyoncé and Jay Z divorce announcement in 2025 is imminent, as the allegations are terrible. Beyoncé is a legend and is picky about what she posts on social media and who she associates with. Fans of Beyoncé are concerned that the people around her are strategically tying her to Jay Z, and it is unlikely that she will stick by his side for the long run. The recent arrest of Diddy has sent shockwaves through Hollywood and the music industry, and Jay Z and Beyoncé are feeling the heat fans have started to peel back the layers of their relationship. Roses suggest that Solange is trying to get Beyoncé to divorce. Jay Z has been accused of having affairs throughout their relationship, including Rihanna, Rita Ora, and even Aaliyah. He is currently refusing to take a paternity test, even though his lawyers originally agreed to it. Another celebrity involved in the lawsuit is a celebrity B who allegedly witnessed the sexual assault of the female celebrity. A CNN interviewer said that his sexual assault was witnessed by another celebrity as well. It is expected that more celebrity names will be tied to these lawsuits soon. Jay Z has never been faithful to Beyoncé and allegedly had affairs throughout their relationship, including Rihanna, Rita Ora, and Aaliyah. He has also been rumored to have a child with 15-year-old Wanda. He is currently refusing to take a paternity test, even though his lawyers initially agreed. The rumors about Beyoncé's life began when she was flown to the United States without parental supervision or a chaperone brought to a grown man's office in a large corporate Manhattan building. She was rumored to have been cheating on Beyoncé with her when she was 17, which came out through a publicist who later apologized to Jonathan, who was working with Rihanna. In conclusion, the allegations surrounding Jay Z and Beyoncé are concerning and could lead to a divorce announcement in 2025. Reports are emerging that Jay Z had multiple partners and apologized for his love for gaslighting people, which allegedly led to an attack on him by Solange. The couple was involved in Jay Z's disgusting crimes, and their relationship became uncomfortable and uncomfortable. They were using their art as therapy sessions, and they started making music together. Beyoncé was proud of the music she released, and they had a healthy respect for one another's craft. However, the divorce rate is about 50%, as most people cannot see themselves, making it difficult for them to deal with the pain caused by their actions. 50 Cent has also discussed Jay Z's marriage to Beyoncé, claiming it is a business contract. Beyoncé became the biggest star in hip-hop after her marriage to Jay Z, and they managed to bag over 20 Grammys in reality. However, the marriage goes deeper than business. Beyoncé is allegedly hiding Jay Z's crimes because she was an accomplice. There are reports that an unnamed woman was watching Jay Z as he assaulted a minor at Diddy's freak-off party. When Jay signed his marriage contract with Beyoncé, he received trophies, which came rolling in. He was getting grams left and right, and he was getting a hard knock life. The cops believe that Jay Z was not doing anything wrong, but he was drinking and had a hard time dealing with his feelings. In conclusion, the relationship between Jay Z and Beyoncé was a complex and challenging one, with both parties having their own issues and challenges. It is important to remember that the divorce rate is around 50%, and it is crucial to address the pain and anger caused by one's actions to maintain a healthy relationship and avoid further complications. Jay Z, a rapper and businessman, has been treated differently by the public due to his relationship with Beyoncé. He is now viewed as a family man and businessman, rather than a street or gangster rapper. This change in perception has led to a new lawsuit against Jay Z, which is one of many on its way. Jay Z has been trying to get rid of any connections he had with Diddy, knowing that if more people come forward, he could end up behind bars. Jay Z has already threatened everyone who has come forward and sued both the lawyer and the victim. His response to the allegations was extraordinary, as he went beyond just denying it. He also went directly after the attorney, Tony Busby, who filed a lawsuit against him and Diddy. A woman who filed a lawsuit against Diddy in October alleging that he had raped her at a VMA afterparty in the year 200 when she was only 13 years old, refiled the lawsuit and named Jay Z as the death unnamed celebrity involved in the rape. Jay Z's response to the allegations was straightforward, as no one made any threats. Instead, his firm sent a standard demand letter seeking a mediation on behalf of a woman who alleges Jay Z sexually assaulted her as a minor. The letter was vetted and approved by her client, who preferred to attempt resolution short of filing a lawsuit. This approach is common in these types of cases, as they are seen as a coordinated and desperate effort to focus the public's attention on Jay Z personally to avoid attention on the allegations being made by his clients. This effort has included harassing his family and colleagues and even offering former clients money to sue him, which is illegal. When an alleged perpetrator behaves in this manner, it is wildly asserting that a basic demand letter is extortion and aggressively using the media to attack the opposing lawyer, while at the same time ignoring the allegations being made by the alleged victim. Beyoncé never spoke out about any of Jay Z's crimes because he cleverly used her as an accomplice. He wants to address all of these issues with the court in due course, and his clients will not be bullied or intimidated by these shenanigans. Beyoncé was with Jay Z during the rap, and if he goes down with her, her billion-dual empire would come crashing down. Jay Z is banking on Beyoncé staying quiet to save herself, and so far, that has proven to be true. Tony Busby has been accused of a series of lawsuits against Jay Z, including one where he and his longtime friend, Sean Carter, drugged and raped a 13-year-old girl at an after-party following the 2000 Video Music Awards. The complaint also alleges that Jay Z was not only present or participated in this alleged crime, but for other instances, suggesting that he could face more lawsuits if these allegations are true. The complaint also mentions that Combs and Carter were not just occasional collaborators in the music industry. They developed a close friendship from the late 1990s to the present, attending countless music industry events and hosting after-parties for famous celebrities. Busby also used this complaint to address an alleged harassment campaign that he claims Jay Z started after Busby reached out about his involvement in the suit. The complaint reads that Carter was identified in Plain's original complaint as a celebrity. And prior to filing this amended complaint, he received a letter from the plaintiff's counsel requesting a mediation to resolve the matter. Jay Z responded by filing an utterly frivolous lawsuit and orchestrating a conspiracy of harassment, bullying, and intimidation against the plaintiff's lawyers, their families, employees, and former associates in an attempt to silence the plaintiff's counsel. Jay Z is considered dangerous, and it is possible that he threatened Beyoncé too. Diddy was known for beating and violating Cassie, and Jay Z is worse than Diddy, and even admitted to stabbing his friend in 1999. Beyoncé faced threats of violence to keep her quiet, and she was so used to physical violence that she didn't even react. She got song credits for writing for Al Green and was not allowed to enter a club where some loyal people were not supportive of her. Beyoncé started bugging up on the people in the club and called the police on her. Beyoncé and Jay Z sent Piers Morgan a cease and desist order, and Morgan publicly apologized. The situation is about to get dangerous for many people, and it is important to remember that Beyoncé did stay silent and let Jay Z continue his abuse. The total number of victims that Beyoncé helped with Jay Z abuse are in the thousands, with over 300 of these coming forward just a few months ago. Jaguar Wright went on Piers Morgan and told everyone how horrible Jay Z was, but no one believed her. Now, everything she said is turning out to be true. There could be thousands of victims potentially, and it is important to look into the possibility that Diddy may have been involved in her early death. P.E., who is friends with Albie Shore and Kim Porter, believes that people should look into the possibility that Diddy may have been involved in her early death. He is friends with Albie Shore and his children, and they used to hang out together at the Kit Kat Club back in the mid-90s when Diddy was first starting his reign. All attempts on Albert's life that has been ignored by the authorities lead back to Diddy. And everyone knows that wiping phones, putting AirTags on children during visits are normal practices that these people do. Beyoncé has been accused of facilitating the abuse of Jay Z and Diddy, using her connections to bring young artists under their control. She has also been linked to lawsuits against her. One of the people at risk is Sean Carter, who came up in the New York rap scene alongside Shan Collins. Recently, Texas attorney Tony Busby filed an amended complaint on behalf of Jane Doe, who claims she was raped by Combs and Carter when she was just 13 years old at a VMA's after-party back in 2000. Celebrity A has been identified as Jay Z, who has adamantly denied anything like that ever happening. He has accused Tony Busby of extortion, claiming that Busby's attempts to get celebrities to pay out huge sums of money in exchange for not being named in civil lawsuits, with what he claims are false allegations, amounts to blackmail. Jay Z is believed to be the John Doe who has recently filed a lawsuit against Tony Busby, anonymously claiming extortion and intentional affliction of emotional distress. Diddy's arrest has shaken Hollywood to its very core, with reports of tapes, testimonies, and legal battles looming. The case could expose a dark web of power, privilege, and abuse that spans decades. 8 tapes are already in FBI custody, showing Diddy and his accomplices involved sexually with minors. Many people in Hollywood were probably worried about which Diddy parties they were at and what was going on. If someone was at a party where Diddy set up one of these freak-off sex parties, or that it was going on in another room and you didn't know about it, you're likely to be called by the U.S. Attorney's Office. The trial is expected to be slow developing, and the tapes that Jay Z and Diddy recorded will prove instrumental in sending them both to jail. Diddy recorded these tapes to have leverage against anyone who might try to expose him, knowing that he couldn't trust Jay Z or Beyoncé. The tapes are in police custody, and Beyoncé, Diddy, and Jay Z are all worried about how they're going to get away. The allegations surrounding the intimate relations between Sean Combs and 8 celebrities are being investigated by Tony Busby, a lawyer bringing a case against Diddy and Jay Z. Busby has stated that he plans to name other celebrities in the lawsuits, including Beyoncé, who was seen standing next to Jay Z at multiple freak-off parties. The lawyers plan to do due diligence before filing lawsuits, as public filings are in the United States and the press will pick up on them. They anticipate that there will be some people named in these lawsuits that will raise eyebrows. One minor was told by Sean Combs that he would make him a star, but needed a visit with him in private about it away from his parents. Once they were in a private area, allegedly Mr. Combs made the victim perform oral sex upon him. Another incident involved a 15-year-old girl who was drugged and taken into a private room where she was raped, and then other individuals took turns raping her. Another individual, 26, was picked up by Mr. Combs and several others in a black SUV from the airport and given one drink in the SUV. Another incident involved a 26-year-old girl who was allegedly laced with something at the table and woke up the next day with pain and damage to both her vagina and anus. She went to the hospital missing her underwear and shoes. In conclusion, the allegations surrounding Hollywood's biggest names are causing speculation and concern among the public. Some believe more names will be exposed, while others question whether this is just the tip of the iceberg.